I am going to make some more of Judy's tea. And this time, while we watch it boil, we are going to learn some more on Judy's tea. See, I still got me some. Ooh, up close. Alright, I gotta let the cat in. Alrighty. First thing I need to do is turn that bad baby on. Now I want to get a comb, and I want to try to get that down in there. Alright, well, I'm just gonna leave it. When it gets ready, it'll go down. But okay. I went to a store and I bought over $30 worth of books. This book here, I paid $15 for. And it is backyard medicine. Okay? It says harvest and make your own herbal remedies. Alright. You want back out or what, Mama Cat? Alright. I call it Judy's tea and all, which of course you all know it's called Mullins tea. And I'm going to try to read this to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause you and I'm going to bring you in here. Now I'm going to try to read it to you. And of course you all know I'm not that great of a reader. Okay? And in this book it is on page 112. And it says, Mullein is the only herb known to man that has remarkable neurotic properties without being poisonous and harmful. Dr. Christopher, 1976. Alright, use of mullein for. Mullein softly fuzzy leaves give a hint of its soothing qualities for internal use. Its particular antidote is for the respiratory system, but is also claims and strengthening nerve, digestion, and urinary system. It is good for swollen glands and helps relieve pain in general. We have pain right here. I have to say, when I drink that tea, I don't feel it don't hurt as bad. And I can walk better. My knees are, I'd say that that's why I drink a lot of that tea, because it helps me, and I know it does. Alright. Think of Mullins tea for easing throat and chest problems, especially dry and irritable coughs. I have that. I ain't had none in a couple of days, so I know I'm past time. It can quickly soothe an irritating tickle in the back of your throat. Oh, I know that. Mulleins flower oil is the best natural remedy for earaches. Our son's ear infection when he was little were always quickly relieved, except for one when the oil was old and had lost its potency. The oil can be used externally for any kind of swelling and irritation. Following up on an ancient presents a useful remedy to ease the foot pain of particular funguses is to put a fresh mullein leaf in your shoe, replacing it with a new one when the first one has dried out. Mullins politics, for example, use are excellent to draw out splinters and boils, but like the tea, also work a deeper bodily level for backaches. Lymphatic, lymphatic swelling, and even broken bones. The politics are evidently in shooting swelling glands and for mumps. Oh, mumps. And we're here, everybody's worried about going out and getting shots when we got the cure right here for mumps. Yeah, I read a little bit of it, and I was like, you know what? I haven't drank any in a while, so I'm going to go make some, and while I am waiting for it to heat and I'm going to read this off. Alright. And I haven't never seen it before, but now that I see the picture, I told Rick, I said, man, since I bought these books, I am ready to go plant some flowers in my yard. Alright, let's see. Harvesting mullein. The leaves are best picked before the plant seeds up its flower spike. Dry the leaves whole and then crumble them in for storage. The flowers are quite soft, so pick them carefully to avoid bruising. Spread in a single layer on a sheet of paper or mush screen to dry. Mullein teas. The leaves can be used on their own, or you can add flowers to make the tea. Use a good round tablespoon of the dried herb, slightly more of the fresh according to taste. Pour a mugful of boiling water over it. Cover and set for 15 minutes. Strain through mullein or a fine serve to remove any of the leaf hairs if you are using the dried leaf. Drink freshly for dry cough or an irritation of the throat and chest. Alright, mullein flower oil. Pick the flowers on a dry, sunny day and lay them on a sheet of paper to dry a little overnight. Put them in a small jar and pour enough extra virgin olive oil over them to cover the flower completely. Close the jar with a piece of cloth held on with a rubber band rather than using a lid. This allows the moisture to escape. Put the jar on a sunny windowsill for 2 weeks, stirring every day to keep the flowers submerged in the oil. This is important as the flower will tend to float and may go moldy if left exposed. When the flowers have faded and become quite transparent, the oil is ready to be strained and bottled. Pour through a fine sieve into another jar, another strainer. There will probably be layers of water at the bottom of the jar, so the oil needs to be poured slowly and carefully into the third jar, leaving the watery layer behind. Store in a cool, dry place for up to a year. For earaches, put 1 to 3 drops of oil in the affected ear as needed for pain. Mullein poultice. To make a poultice, lay a few mullein leaves in a dish for a spender. So you'll only need part of a leaf, and pour a little boiling water on them to soften them. Leave until they are cool enough to handle. Then place them on the affected part. The poultice can be held on with a bandage, and you can keep it warm by holding a hot bottle against it. This is an excellent treatment for removing splinters, to draw boils, to smooth an aching back, and for lymphatic swelling. I guess that's what the lymphatic, I don't know what that word. It can also be used to help heal broken bones, such as ribs or toes that cannot be set. Alright. So, dry, irritable cough. Swollen glands, and I don't know what these other words are. Mullein flower oil. Tip: don't use a bottle with a pipety top for long-term storage of mullein oil. We have found that volatile oil from the mulleins destroy the rubber bulb after a while, and the oil loses its potency. Alright, so that's what that says on the mullein. Other than that, I am done with that. I know I'm not a great reader, but I do try my best. Okay, let's go check that out. I do believe that we have a nasty mess here. But you know what? I happen to like this nasty mess. So this is what I'm going to do. I've got enough here for about 2 or 3 things of cupfuls. So, I'm going to get me some ice. Mama cat, what do you want now? Alright, I'm going to get me a couple of spoonfuls of sugar in here. Mama cat, you want out? You're driving me crazy. You don't know if you want to come in or stay out or what. Alrighty. Oh no, I lost my lid. Alright. Put my lid on there. And I don't know. Yeah, you can see my cup. And then I just leave it on the stove. I leave it on the stove. And I just come back in here like tomorrow and I will drink a little bit of it. Get me some of it. Later on tonight, I'm going to drink it, drink it, and drink it. Alrighty. I hope that gives you all a little bit more on this mullein tea. It's still a little bit hot. And I do have a little bit of, I can't show it to you. Here, we'll do it. We'll try to do it this way. I still have a little bit of it floating around down in there, but I'm not going to care. I don't care if that stuff's floating around. Alrighty, I hope you enjoyed. This is how to donate to my PayPal. You come down here to Poor Man's Sewing, and you mash on Poor Man's Sewing. Then you go over here to About. You mash on About, and right here is to donate to Poor Man's Sewing.